Hey guys, good morning. It's the Guru, Rock Ness. It's your wisdom of the day. It's about balance. If you listened to any of my wisdoms before, you have learned that there are a great many things that I believe. All you need to listen to is about one or two. And there are a couple of things that kind of permeate every aspect of my belief system. One is in the body, the spirit, and the soul, the nature of the human body and how it all fits together. One is the body and how it relates to environment around it. One is your oneness with the people in your life. But all of this generally revolves around a happy life, a successful life, a life full of things that you enjoy rather than things that you find deplorable, annoying, and just not pleasant. Today, like every other day, we discuss one word that I think is becoming more clear to me as I journey through my journey. Some things I've known all along and some things that I'm recently learning and kind of applying to make more consistent in their use for the previously discussed outcome, a happier, more progressive life. Today's word is a very simple word, and it is balance. Well, rock, that's pretty obvious, you should say, right? Everybody knows that balance is important, but do people know how important balance is? Do they? Because most things that exist can only be described by comparison to other things, or at least that's the best way that we grow. We say something is spicy, but it's on the Schofield scale, this many Schofields. We say something is hot, but it's this many degrees. Measurement, balance, making sure that things are equal, making sure it's not all work and no play, making sure it's not all play and no work, making sure it's not you pay all of one bill but you don't pay any of the other bill, making sure that you are respected by your peers, but you also have fun. Because, if there can be no smiles and enjoyment, what is the purpose of this life in which we live? Here's my point. Balance is imperative because in nature, another commonly reoccurring theory of mine, there is balance. Always. Never fails. Balance to make sure that one species does not overthrow an environment because another species will often start to prey upon it and reduce that first species number so it doesn't destroy the population. Balance that the whole earth is not covered with water, that there's land too. Balance that there's seasons that change that allow for plants to rest in the ground and recuperate themselves so that when the spring comes, they can spring forth life. Balance. You need balance. You need to understand that you can't do anything and obsess. The body does not respond well to it. You have to eat a balanced meal. You have to get as much rest and exercise. Balance. You need to make sure that everything you do, you balance it out. Okay. The reason, we'll discuss that a little more in the text of what I write so that you'll be able to get a better idea of my belief system as it pertains to balance. But today I encourage you to go out and be balanced because the universe is cyclical in the way that it behaves. Everything rotates and always comes back to the same point. Everything is circular, so if you put out information or you put out energy, that the balance of that energy will return to you. It is the gravity of the universe that governs everything. It governs the smallest things, meaning the molecules and how they bind together. It balances the universe and how all the planetary bodies come together and they revolve around the star. Balance, gravity. Everything has a push and a pull. Everything has an in and an out. Everything has an up and a down. You need to be the same. Be balanced so you will be more in sync with the universe, and in that sync and in that flow and in that ebb And in that sweet spot of life, a balance, there you will find your peace. And in that peace, you will find your happiness. And in that happiness, you will say, that guy Rock was right all the time. Today, go out, live a balanced life.